Hey Switchheads, my name's Kanan and welcome to my review of Werewolf the Apocalypse Heart of the Forest, a RPG, graphic novel, role-playing game inspired by the tabletop RPG Werewolf Apocalypse. And I have to say that I used to actually play this game as a tabletop, including Marvel, vampires and all sorts of others when I was younger. So this was right up my alley and I really needed to review this game. And as usual with my graphic novels, I'm not going to go into too much detail with the story, as I don't really want to be spoiling it for you. Okay, so first of all, we have a rage, a willpower, and a health, which is completely different to any graphic novel I've ever played. It even has character sheets, which is more of akin to the actual tabletop game. And yes, you do get to play a werewolf, but again, I'm not going to go too much into spoilers. I'm just going to tell you what you need to know to hopefully base upon a decision to buy the game. And so the story is actually a decent story and told really well within its mechanics. It does have a kind of tabletop feel to the way that it's all done as well. Graphics are really nice. The actual look and style of the actual game kind of like gives me an inkling that the actual developers of this game probably used to play the actual original tabletop game, and if they didn't, then they have an incredibly good understanding of how it actually works. The great thing about this game also is the fact that you can go back and replay the actual game and discover new things that you may not have actually touched upon, new people, new conversations and the like. It's really quite cleverly done. As I said before, you do get to play a werewolf, and that's actually interestingly done as well. The sound for this game is very eerie, and it again matches the whole identity of the game. And it really does add atmosphere. All your decisions that you make and all your little conversations do actually feel like they're having meaning and consequences, and they do have consequences later down the line. But as I said, it has replayability because all those decisions you can make different ones and therefore changing enough to warrant a second playthrough or maybe a third one. There's loads of options for changing all your writing and speed and all that lot, which is also useful. And so the good, well, let's see. It looks great, it sounds great, it plays really well. Replayability is something that most of these books don't really have, but this does, which is another plus. Capturing the whole ambience of actually playing a tabletop game in an actual console is quite clever and quite well done. Bad. Well, there's not really much to say about the bad in this. I think the only gripe that I have with this is the same that I have with all graphic novels. I'm pretty lazy and I prefer to have it as a voiced graphic novel, but that's just me, and I say that about all of them. The score! Well, the score is going to be an easy one for me. I love this game, it was incredible, there's so much to do in it. I'm going to give Werewolf the Apocalypse Heart of the Forest a solid 5 out of 5. Now this is based on my own opinion, and I'm going to put this as the new top leader to gauge all other graphic novels that I review upon. Now this is a short review because I don't know how to do these ones without spoiling it, and I'm so scared of putting something in here and someone going, oh, you just spoiled it. So all I'm going to do is say this is a fantastic graphic novel, game, RPG that really puts you into the heart of the game and really makes you want to just carry on and see more. So what are your thoughts? Are you going to pick this one up? If you're anywhere interested in fantasy or anything like that, or you like to get your werewolf on now and again, then this is a must for anyone that likes graphic novels, and even people that are thinking about graphic novels. This is probably a good start in, as it's good for people that are veterans and also newcomers. You might want to consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I promise we won't bite. Well, maybe. We're all a happy family here at the Switchheads. Come join us, because life is better when we switch together.